Hey, everybody. Well, the however many of y'all's here. How is everybody? Hey, Missy, over here. Where Bree is going to join us tonight, and where she's not home yet. She did send me a text message saying that she was running late, and there was this whole big hold up at the Taco Bell drivers drive through, and she's got her kids in the car with her. So I think she said that she'll be here a little bit late, but I told her to come in just whenever. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I worked all weekend. I'm so glad that weekend is over. Oh, it was a long weekend. And hot, still hot. It was 77 degrees outside today. I was out there sweating my ass off. I have a cut on my leg, y'all. Just forgive me. We were removing these big roots out of my yard today, and I just kind of cut my leg on one of the roots. So thought I saw a picture of Poetic up there. Is that you, Poetic? Okay. Yeah, we're just waiting for people to get here. And tonight is just a let's chat. You guys can come in and supposed to. I am so jealous. So jealous. I will though tell you that I have come up with what's the word? A goal, a new goal. Would that be a good way to explain it? Y'all know I retired in 2.5 years. Y'all know I'm on the damn countdown. And y'all know I love Tennessee. I'm sure y'all can put that together. Yeah. And me and Bree talked about it, and she's even wanting to go to Tennessee too. She loves Tennessee, and we're looking at land over there. Yeah. So, yeah. Hi, Spirit Stalker. Well, hello, Gracie Lou. Oh no, you girl, you're still stuck with me for like 2.5, 3 years. You still got me for several years. And shit, y'all might want to go with us by the time. um, and if y'all, I'm sure the ones that's in here, Missy and Spirit. Oh, I don't know about you, Spirit Stalker. Anyway, Gracie Lou is she is right here in my little town, which we never say what town or county we live in, but we are in North Central Florida. And she's right here in my little town. She is also a pig rescue, and I went and met her babies the other day. Y'all, I fell in love with. I love all of them, but Star is just a star. Star is yeah. Oh, I'm in love with that girl right there. Hi, Fluffies. I don't know if y'all saw the video, but Star is the Cooney that's running towards me at the end, and she's a heavier set black. There's a different type of a pig called a Cooney. And she's just something else. Like you never know what kind of personality when you meet a pig. You never know what kind of personality they're going to have. And sometimes they could be grumpy, and sometimes they can be a major sweetheart. And let me tell you, from the first 5 minutes of meeting this girl, I could lay down or sit down with her, and I could put my face right in her face, and she's just fuck. Okay, y'all bear with me a second. Y'all bear with me just a second. I don't think I'm lagging yet, am I am not lagging, am I? Because this damn new Wi-Fi, but I don't know how it's going to be once Bree comes in. She says she can't find the link, so I'm just going to resend it to her. Just bear with me a second, if you would, please. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, I do not recommend T-Mobile Wi-Fi, okay? The commercial is not, yeah. All right, I'm resending the link. Let me get out of that again. Just leave. Okay. So yeah, y'all bear with me. I'm sorry. I don't know why she couldn't find the link, but I can't really answer her. It's going to pause. I'll be right back. I resent to email. Okay. Yeah. Oh, she found the link. Okay, there it is. All right, now I can put these on. Oh shit, I don't know if I can put these on with my Christmas hat. Oh, yes, I can. Look at that. I can keep my hat on.
You look so festive.
Well, hello. Yeah, sorry it took me a few minutes to answer you because I'm live here and I'm live there, so I had to keep putting them on pause.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow, you are live.
I'm waiting on that. As soon as the electric company gets that fiber optic Wi-Fi, I'm switching over. I'm switching over right away because I don't recommend T-Mobile Wi-Fi, y'all.
I have Cox, and it sucks.
You have cock? Well, at least somebody does.
Yeah, it's the only cock I got in my life. I'm gonna be real.
I haven't had any since last December.
Celibacy. There's something to be said. You're practically a nun now.
Right? Right. Hi, Annie. How many did I adopt? What are you talking about, Sue? Oh, you mean from when I went to visit? I did not. The girl is 21 minutes from my house. I can go visit them anytime I want, and I will go back to visit Star.
She is so cute.
I'm in. Oh, I know. And the whole time I was over there, I was sending Bree pictures.
Yes, you were. Oh my god, it made my day. It made work tolerable.
Yeah. So it was a fun day, though. So if y'all come and visit, I'm gonna take you over there, and you get to meet Star. Yeah, you'll get to. Now I'm gonna try to go. What's that?
I said I would visit for Screech, though.
I know. Screech is waiting for your visit.
Screech is a cutie baby.
Sue, I fell in love with Star, and if you saw in the picture of me laying on top of the big black pig, that is Star. And she's also in the video. She's the big heavy set one running towards me in the video. Oh my God, she's beautiful. She's just big and beautiful girl. I just love her.
What are you drinking?
Oh, I'm drinking some Happy Juice.
Ooh.
Some Tito's and cranberry with a lime. And I had to add some Sprite because I made it too strong and I'm out of cranberry. I was puckering earlier.
It was that.
It was bad. It was such a strong pour, girl. I was puckering. I was like, I have to add more stuff, and I'm out of cranberry juice, so I ran out to my truck and grabbed the Sprite.
I miss like heavily drinking and just wandering out in my yard and playing with my pigs at night.
Yeah.
This is the best.
Yeah. So yeah, if y'all never, so it's me and Bree and Gracie Lou Coates here. We love pigs like nobody else. Like it's, you don't understand. They are
Yes,
like our children.
very much
And people
so.
that don't love pigs like we love pigs, they don't get it.
No, they're so human like. They're like toddlers
Yeah.
forever. Not like, well, sometimes they're like terrible two toddlers, but like they're the cute side of toddlers.
Yeah. Lollipop has never left the terrible twos. And she's going to be 10. And she is a grumpy old lady.
She just
Yes, they
sassy.
are. Yes. She does have them on strict diets. Yeah. Hi, Mandy. It's okay. Tonight is just a let's chat. You guys can ask us questions. You guys can laugh at us. You guys can come on here and fart or whatever you want to do. We don't care.
Fart. Oh man.
Yeah. So I'm going to go back over to the Prissy and Pops. I'm going to try to get over there next weekend since I'm off. And we're on baby watch. We are on baby watch. You know, the first mama had 2 babies. The second mama we're waiting anytime now for her to give birth. And Gracie there is going to go over there with me and meet their piggies as well and help me build a pen for the pregnant mama. So for those that y'all don't know, I will be bringing home a new baby boy. Teeny. Birthed yet. So I'm looking for a boy with spots. I've never had a pig with spots.
You were closer. I'd have given you one. You would have jived so well with Marty. Marty was a tiny little thing, like a miniature teacup, like a teacup chihuahua size. And he had a big pig energy is what I called it. He thought he was the biggest pig in the yard.
Yeah.
He was the smallest. And he's a cuddler.
Well, I know Annie's never really been around a baby.
Oh.
She's only been around my pigs grown.
Oh,
so Auntie Annie is. Oh yeah, Auntie Annie is going to be around this baby boy from Weenie.
And then is she gonna get a baby herself?
No. She won't. She comes here and just plays with my pigs. She won't get a pig.
Wow. At least they get
okay. You're back on. Do what?
You're proud, Auntie. Yeah.
And you know it's funny because Cash was her nephew, so she called him Cashew.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
You're a cat mom. Oh, now I'm a cat mom. I don't want to be because cats suck.
But she misses her pigs. She's going back to Oklahoma to visit her piggies next weekend.
Yep.
Or this weekend excited. Coming up.
It'll be worth the 4-hour drive. I'm gonna just did so many TikToks.
Pigs are worth the drive, girl.
I need to cuddle Wilbur. I need to cuddle that boy. He is a lap pig. A dog daddy.
Yeah, Uncle Junior is a dog dad. Mm-hmm.
What kind of dogs?
He has shepherds.
That's what Thor was. He was a German shepherd.
Yeah. And he has one, she's ended up being the little girl, I think, Carly is a long haired. I believe he said. I could be correct me, Uncle Junior, if I'm wrong in that.
I always wanted to get a Shiloh Shepherd. They have long coats and they're usually lighter in color. They're just so beautiful. They come in like grays and tans. They're so pretty.
Yeah. He posts his dogs if you don't follow him on.
I do, but I don't really.
Oh, okay.
TikTok's been depressing me lately.
No, see, I don't go live on TikTok anymore.
I noticed that.
Yeah, I go live on Clapper now.
I miss your lives because I always got the live notifications on TikTok when you were live.
Yeah, I don't go live on TikTok anymore. Nope. I totally quit going live on TikTok. Ever since there was me, Annie, Trauma, a big group of us went over to Clapper. And I'll still post on TikTok because I make better videos on TikTok. But I take the TikTok watermark off and post it on Clapper.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll have to find your dog's page because I had a German Shepherd. He passed away on Thanksgiving morning in true Thor fashion. And, as sad as it is, he was almost 15, which is really old for a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
He's escaped a lot of death. Like, he ate a whole cheesecake and was pooping blood for like 2 days. And we had to take him to emergency vet on Easter. And he punched out a glass window and jumped through it to get the neighbor's chihuahua and ended up with like 13 stitches.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Bofu toads in Hawaii, those things will like paralyze your dog and send him into seizures and kill him.
Yeah, we have those here. Yes, we have those nasty toads. Clapper it's called Clapper. It's just like TikTok, but it's less drama. You should join it, yes. And I'm Copper Lolly on Clapper as well. I'm Copper Lolly on TikTok, Clapper, YouTube, and Instagram. So I'm the same name on all four. I got bit outside today.
My TikTok Junior is a pancetta mud pie.
Yeah, you should know she's pancetta mud pie that would always come in. But her name is Bree. She don't have the pancetta mud pie up here. But yeah, she would always be in the lives.
Yeah. Oh, you had me at less.
Yeah, it's free to join. You just got to upload the app like TikTok. Our other
up drama.
Well, no, TikTok pisses everybody. Okay, so I hit 100,000 followers on TikTok, and I was up at 100,700 followers, and then all of a sudden it started going in reverse. So less than 40 people to go, and I'm going to start being less than 100,000, and it's just going to take me all the way back down to 1.
Whoa.
So my followers are going in reverse.
That's weird.
In the last 4 months, I've lost over 700 followers because I was at 100.7 and I'm at 100.0 now. And it's going to go back to 99,000 here shortly in just a few. So I'm like, well, this is ridiculous. I've written to TikTok 3 times. They don't care. He had more of a life than mine. Mine almost died due to keep hitting her head by chasing a ball.
Yeah, my dog, he lived a life. I've moved him from Long Beach to Fort Irwin to Fort Benning, Georgia, Benning to...
Yeah, her ex-husband to be was service.
Yeah.
He was in the service. Yeah.
Benning to Kansas, Kansas to LA, LA to Kansas again, Kansas to 2 different houses in Hawaii, back to Fort Irwin, to Oklahoma, back to Kansas. And I took him everywhere. It's hard to get your dogs all set up to be shipped to Hawaii because there's no rabies at all on that island.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to do all these like tests and immunizations and paperwork. It's ridiculous. And it's boring.
I won't go anywhere that I can't take my babies, though. I won't. If I can't have my pigs there, I won't go there.
Would you ever, though, do like substitute pig, like go to that pig island in the Bahamas?
I would go visit there, sure. I would go visit there, sure. If I was on vacation, I would go there and visit them. But my babies are going to be where I live.
Yes.
I will not go live somewhere and not be able to take my children.
That's understandable. It's a hard decision. That's how I felt for so long, but it was just kind of like, you understand the circumstances of my situation.
I do understand your circumstance, and you had to get out of that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm just glad they're being very well cared for.
Well, the thing is, you guys are being civil enough right now, so let's just hope it stays that way.
I'm going through a divorce, y'all.
So. Well, I wasn't going to say nothing. If you want to tell them, you tell them. I don't do that. So,
I mean, it's not like the 1940s where there's shame around divorce. Could you imagine? Yeah. What was it like back in the 50s? The only place you could get a divorce was like, I think Las Vegas.
Oh God.
Yeah, where they
that was just not my time. I'm glad I wasn't born back then because I wouldn't have made it.
You're too sassy
and independent. Yeah, I would have told everybody off. I would I wouldn't have made it. I would have been hanged for sure for something.
You didn't put enough potatoes with your pot roast kind of thing, and then you just lose it. You'd go unhinged.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Yeah, even Uncle Junior, not even vacation, but I can go away for vacation, but I can't go for more than like a weekend because I can't go places for more than like 3 days. So, but if I were to move somewhere, I would not go move and then, I got to rehome my babies. Are you insane? I can't stand it. I have to get out of these pig groups on Facebook because just today, again, they've been with me 12 years and I'm going to, it's with a heavy heart. I have to rehome. Bitch, that's your kid. You had it for 12 years and you going to give it up. And I don't think you know pigs very well. They will get separation anxiety.
Yeah, they will.
They'll stop eating. They'll freaking kill themselves by stop eating. They just won't eat no more. They get attached to their family.
Yeah.
You had this pig 12 years. Bitch, find a place that you can move and have him with you. You wouldn't throw your kids and, I have to get rid of my kids because I have to move.
As someone who has a lot of pigs. Just kidding. But
no, I'm just saying. I mean, that's just me though. Like if you have kids and you kind of move somewhere, you're going to pick a place where there's the school they can go to. You know what I'm saying? And the good school and this and this. Do the same as a pig. That's your child. You had him 12 fucking years and all of a sudden you're going to move and be like, well, I can't. Nope, they won't let. All right. So get a house outskirts of town.
Well, and that's what bothers me.
Where you can have him.
You see in the pig groups, like people, bringing a pig into a neighborhood, which is fine if you have a yard for them and space for them. That's cool. But their cities and towns or counties won't allow both animals. And like, we have to rehome it. We can't have pigs within our county. Well, why do that without a backup?
If they wouldn't allow pigs in the county, I wouldn't move there. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't live there. I'd be like, okay, I'll find another place to live. I'm not going to live there. All right.
Yeah,
what is leave PDX Paranormal alone? Have we not?
What is PDX Paranormal?
PDX Paranormal. This is a chick she's a ghost hunter, but she lives way over in like Oregon or something, or Washington. I haven't mentioned her in, I don't know, a long time. She said all about it, huh? That's an interesting name you got there, though. Okay, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't talk about her. I don't care. I don't talk about people, but let's see.
Stop it, please.
All right, I tried to get rid of them. I've hit. Okay, maybe that took. Where'd she? She must have accidentally hit. Let's see. Was banned. Okay. And then what does PDX got to do with anything? Like, why would they? I haven't mentioned her in, I don't know how long, a couple of years. Let's see. A lot of animals. Yeah, that's why I leave the one on for my dogs when I go to work. Yes. Mm-hmm. The pig groups are the worst. I have been kicked out of so many. I know. I can't stand the pig groups. Let me bring her back.
The damn Cox internet.
What happened?
It booted me off. I don't know why.
No. Oh, I thought maybe she accidentally hit it or something. Okay. We work to have to put in to nurse them out of their depression because it's new surroundings. They don't know where. Right. You're absolutely right. People don't understand. It's the rescues now that once the pig is in a depression and then the rescues get them and then we can't do anything because now they're scared of you. They don't know you. They don't know where you're at. They don't know if you're going to hurt them. All they've known is their family, and their family has just dropped them off. And how do you think that pig feels? Or a dog? People do it with dogs. Or whatever animals they have. They just go drop them off. Well, no, we can't have them no more. What? Like what on earth? Why do people do that?
One of the reasons why I didn't want to rehome any of my older pigs on the property, because, I mean, yeah, okay, so me and my children wouldn't be there every day. At least they have their little piggy house that they've had since, we've had them. They have their familiar surroundings, and they have their little herd. What do you call a herd, a pack of pigs? What is it?
It's a herd.
A herd.
They're considered herd animals.
I just don't understand why they're considered hoof animals. They don't have hooves. They got trunks.
Well, they're hard hooves. I know they hurt when they step on your toe.
Or when they get angry.
I've had many black bruises on the tops of my feet.
When I first got Chubbs, I don't know what his deal was with his previous owners. He was too big for their yard. He broke through their garage door and took off, and they weren't allowed to have pigs in their community. So we ended up with him. But he had this thing where he would try to physically climb in my lap. No matter, like, I'd be sitting on a bench and he would jump on my legs, and he's not a small pig at all. He would leave the biggest bruises all over my thighs. It was horrible.
Believe it or not, Lollipop used to leave bruises on my legs because she would jump up on my lap in the couch and she would just, and they would just slide down my leg and I'd have a big, all over the place. And even she would root my legs so hard it would leave a bruise.
That's how Chubbs was too. Star broke your
foot. Come on over to the podcast, Sky. Star broke your foot? No.
Ow.
A group of crows is called that? No shit, Fluffies. That's funny. I have a ton of crows in my yard.
So is it a murder?
I'll go out. Right. They're just always out there. And like Butter's pool and Elvis, because they're out there under the tree where the crows are. And the crows are always down in Elvis's and Butter's pool trying to take a bath. So I'm having to change their pools constantly.
Is it crows are the ones that bring you like gifts, like presents?
Really?
What bird is it that does that? Like a bunch of people during quarantine were doing that. They were leaving trinkets for, I can't remember what bird it was though.
Really?
Does anyone remember that? Like start of quarantine?
Huh.
Remember. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. So it is. Okay,
no shit. What do you feed a crow? You just put out bird feed?
I don't know.
What do you feed them, Lindsay? Gracie?
And everyone was doing that.
Chicken scratch. Okay. I can get some. I'm going to the feed store tomorrow.
$11.99. Since you don't have to worry about it being a. Do you remember that whole chicken feed debate on TikTok?
No.
Yes, everyone was saying that the Tractor Supply Purina chicken feed was making their hens stop laying. It was a big, huge thing. Everyone was testing their feet.
I never heard that.
It was weird.
So, okay, so Uncle Junior, what happened to your foot? Like you ran over your toes. Now, we had a deputy. This is when I worked in the Keys, and we had a deputy that would wear the steel-toed boots. But his foot got run over by a car that took off, and it cut his toe off. Jesus. I will never wear steel-toed boots at work.
That's horrible.
So what happened to your toe, though? Did the metal do anything to your toes, Uncle Junior, when it got run over with the steel toe? Oh, at least you didn't lose your whole toe. This deputy I worked with lost his whole toe. It cut off in the boot. Over it made the steel cut down into his toe and cut it off.
That's horrible. That sounds awful.
Could you imagine how painful that would be? So and there's a lot of departments that don't allow the deputies to wear steel toe boots for that reason. I'm high school and the railing on the stairs fell on my feet, crushing my back. Oh my God. What stairs? The railing on the stairs. Hopefully, did the school make to pay those doctor bills? I'm gonna sue them for my doctor bills. Damn, something bit the shit out of my knee today. Hurts. I don't know if it's her internet that went out again. Oh, there she is. Was that your internet again? She's on mute. Oh, there you are.
I don't know.
Was it? We can hear you now. Was that your internet again that did it? Hoss bit the fuck out of my hand yesterday. Oh my God. I'm glad he didn't bite me when I met him. It's her Wi-Fi because it just notified me. Oh, shit. It was outside stairs. People broke it due to homecoming. I never saw the doctor since there was slight. Oh. How fast is that, Uncle Junior? Because let me tell you, I had Windstream Wi-Fi before, and it was $150 a month. That's why I got rid of it. But it was so fast. It kept up with everything. But I've switched over to this T-Mobile Wi-Fi. I've seen the commercials. I loved T-Mobile. Before I moved here, I had T-Mobile, but when I moved here, T-Mobile wasn't good with this area yet. Well, apparently they've gotten better with this area. And then they didn't have Wi-Fi back then. So now I went ahead and switched back to T-Mobile on my phones from AT&T because AT&T and the other, it's just so expensive. So I switched back to T-Mobile and I got this internet that's $50 a month and it's just slow. So once the fiber optic is getting put into my town now. So, but they're doing it by sections and they haven't gotten to my section yet. Oh, sweet. Well, I was in there with Ross and the other one, and they were just looking at me funny, like, who's this bitch in here? And I didn't get to pet them, though, because they didn't come close to me because they were, they were still like, we don't know this bitch. I don't know if they ended up eating the banana that I left them a piece of banana. Huh. Well, they're in the process of putting it in our town here, and it just hasn't reached our section of where we're at in this area yet. So once it's officially up and running in this area, I'm just going to switch over to that. Shay, yes. They did eat it. Oh, good. Oh, good, good, good. I'm glad they did. So Ross, okay, so if y'all saw the video of when I went to Ark Rescue, the big turkey, that is Ross. The picture of the turkey that I put in the video is Ross. I'm going to, Gracie Lou, I'm going to be talking to Melissa this week because like I said, we're still on baby watch, but I'm going to try to get over there one day this weekend. And if she's around, because she doesn't work weekends, she's a teacher. So she doesn't work the weekends. So I'm going to make sure if she's around Saturday or Sunday, and maybe we'll take a ride over. My TV in the bedroom is playing another YouTube channel I watch. My tablet is on here and phone is watching the live on Clapper. Okay. Well, see, in my house, I've got all of my 3 cameras. I've got the 3 cameras. My mom and my brother's TV is on its Wi-Fi TV. So there's those 2 TVs on it, and then there's the 3 phones, my brother's tablet, my computer. Am I forgetting anything? So, but y'all remember couple weeks, when was it that I had that podcast that I was just constantly lagging? I was with Trauma Diva, I think that evening on the. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I have on it. But slow. So slow. So like from now on, like when I go on my podcast, I make sure that this TV and that TV and the other TVs, and they're all turned off. I just make sure to turn on only what I'm using at that time. Just so it don't lag. It was so bad lagging that night. I don't understand. But I had just switched over that day. That day I switched to the new T-Mobile. Yeah, I will let you know for sure what she says. And she might not even be available. I might have to go during the week that I'm off. I just have to find out what day she's available for me to go over. And like I said, it takes a little bit less than an hour to get there, go over for an afternoon and come back. And you'll love her babies. I love Yam Yam. Yam Yam and Posey are my 2 favorites there. But we are on baby watch. So well, that's nice. Yeah, she had the one mama only had 2 babies, and we believe it's both. We believe that both pregnant mamas are sisters because they look identical, but they're very young because the mamas are still small themselves. The daddy is a very handsome. That reminds me of Elvis, but solid black. We're waiting on the babies from mama number 2, which we believe is the other mama's sister. So I'm just looking for a baby boy with spots, and he will be coming home with me when he's about 7-8 weeks old. I'm going to make an appointment to get him neutered right away. Well, I don't know if her internet went out or what, but she's not coming back, I guess. She just moved to Kansas. Yes. They aren't Coonies, though. And is Waffles a Coonie? I don't remember. I don't think Waffles isn't a Coonie, is he? No, Waffles wasn't a Coonie. I've only had piggies with stripes on them. I've never had with spots. He's going to be trained on the harness. He's going to be trained completely. He's going to go wherever I go. I'm going to take him everywhere with me. He's going to be learning how to ride in the truck. Lollipop, I started day 1 with her riding in the truck. Yes, a pop was okay. I got you. Cash was not good with riding in the vehicle. Every time he would ride in the vehicle, he'd crap all over the place. He was a pooper. So, yeah, Cash was a pooper. So he had to be in a pen. From day 1 of her coming home to me, she's riding in the car, sitting in my lap, looking out the window. She stands up, looks out the window. She loves going in the truck. He was a Yes, Cash did not like going in the car. He did not. From when he was young, he hated it. And every time you took him somewhere, he was going to shit for sure. So you had to put him in a pen so it wouldn't be all over your seat. Still, I always, even with Lollipop, I put pee pads down, and then I put towels, and then I put the blankets on top of that on my back seat. But she loves going. I've never had that issue with Lollipop, but she loves being in the car. I think I posted videos of her, how she stands up and looks out the window. That's funny. Kyle was so cute. So she has a baby boy over at her place, but he's probably, what'd you say, 3 or 4 months old Kyle is? But he was a cutie. He was so cute. He's the picture of the baby. I'm holding the baby pig in that video that I posted is Kyle. That's Kyle, the baby. Yeah, 3 or 4 months. And then they have Clementine. Clementine is part Cooney, part Potbelly, I believe. But she just showed up on their farm out of the woods. So they kept her, and they're all on a diet. Most of the piggies there that are overweight are having to be on a diet because, if people with their prior owners and they just overfeed and then it's hard on their legs and they get arthritis and they can't move, and then they'll get obese and their fat will come over their eyes and they end up fat blind and they can't see where they're going. And so, but it was the first Cooney I've ever met in person, other than one baby that he won't let you touch him. But that's the first Cooney I've ever pet. And oh my God, I am just in love. She has Ellie J. Clementine is part Cooney, I think, and then there's Star. And oh my gosh, that's what we do. That's what we do as when you take them in, and you kind of have to fix what the prior owners did. So it's okay. We'll get them there though. And like the day that I went over there, I took healthy snacks. I took some carrots and bananas and apples. And a lot of people just show up with Dunkin' Donuts and give the pigs fucking donuts. And every once in a while, you can give them a sweet treat, but healthy snacks is the way to go when they're on a diet, So I guess she's not coming back. I guess her Wi-Fi just shit on her. We'll let her come back. That's okay. Tonight's just tonight is just a chat. Do you guys have any questions for me? Like anything? Good, bad? Ghost hunting? Anything? I don't know. Y'all can ask me anything. We just been babbling, talking. Once I bring my baby boy home, though, he's going to be right here on the podcasts with us, making his debut. She's snoring. Oh my gosh, can y'all hear that? The high-pitched wheezing noise. Can y'all hear that? My goodness. Oh, you can't hear it? Oh my goodness. Okay. I hear it with my headphones on. Oh, she's not in here at the moment. I guess I could kind of take these off. Ow. I just have to keep those on. Like if I have a guest in with me, then I can hear them. But if I don't have a guest with me, I don't have to have them on. So I'm just assuming she's not coming back because she's been gone for, I don't know what, 5 minutes now. So I don't know if she's getting signed in. If she pops back on, that's fine. Oh, okay. Yes. Piglets are the best. And see, here's the thing. So piglets, when they're little, like you guys have seen like a mama, and hey, Jill, and you guys have seen when the mama has their babies and she lays down and the pigs have to kind of root on her, to feed on her belly. And Holly may have my heart. And she's right there. And Holly is such a sweetheart. But then you meet Screech and you meet Elvis and you're like, golly, I can't make up my mind because they're all just so freaking adorable and cute and they're so handsome in their own way. And Screech is just a big lover. He just wants to be loved on and love you all day long if he could. Elvis is still skittish, but so laid back. And he's just, once he lets you pet him, he's all right. Okay, you can rub me all over. But he's got to be in the mood. He's got to let you. Sometimes he'll run from me. He's like, I don't want you to scratch my butt today. Does Elvis, you mean the sucky face? So I have to say that Cash had the best sucky face. Cash had such a wonderful sucky face. I think they all do sucky face with certain things they eat. I'm not sure what you mean by the lip. Are you talking about the sucky face bottom lip or that cute little just bottom lip that pokes out? Because Cash also had that bottom lip that poked out. Elvis is just so handsome. He's just so he's such a big body with these little short legs, and he just waddles along, and he doesn't care. He's just so cool, laid back. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay here in the sun for a while. I'll let you know when I'm hungry. It's that type of thing. Like Elvis, just I'll let you wait on me. I'll let you pet me if I'm in the mood today. Hold on a minute now. You'll have to come over. We may introduce Cecil. Oh, yeah, but isn't Cecil has to get fixed first, doesn't he? You're not wanting to have babies, though. Like, is Cecil fixed? I can't remember. Is Cecil like that one dad that's by himself there, the handsome boy with the tusks? Oh, see, okay. I'm thinking of somebody else. Oh, Cecil. Wait a minute. Cecil's the bigger boy that's in with the little baby. Ashley's a sweetheart, though. Ashley is a sweetie. See, the thing, Elvis got his name. I don't know what his name was before. Hobo. Hobo. Okay. That's what I thought. But they're in the next pin next to one another. Ashley's right next to Cecil. I don't know. I think Cecil's good with that baby. I think he should keep the baby in there and not overwhelm him. He should just keep the baby in there, I think, because, she's going to grow up. So I think they'll be fine. I don't know. Try it. If they don't get along, then move her out. Hobo is handsome, though. He needs to get fixed, but he is a handsome boy. He's a handsome boy. No, I did not, Fluffies. I did not figure out what was in the wall, but hold on a minute. See that? Oh, hold on. That's my camera. I now have a camera in here. So I can see what's going on in here while I'm sleeping. I did put it, and it goes over the bed into the bathroom, and it just kind of gets all of the room and into the bathroom. God forbid we see a spirit, because, you know, Cash is right there by the bathroom door. So I got the camera and I put that up in here. So we're just gonna watch and listen. Ever since, let me tell you something, Fluffies. Ever since that night that we heard the scratching on the wall, I've never heard it one time since. And I never heard it one time before. So that still got me freaked out because I have no idea what was in the wall. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I think I'm going to take Quinn, the new boy. I'm probably going to take him to Dr. Hester because he has been really good with babies and getting them fixed, and he's fixed Screech, and he Holly, Dr. Hester, he's from Trenton Animal Hospital. And Holly, when she was a teeny weeny baby, she had the entropion in both eyes. I don't know if y'all know what entropion is in animals. But he did the entropion surgery on Holly when she was little, and she's never had another problem with her eyes. And Dr. Hester's just fantastic with pigs under 70 pounds. He's good with all size pigs, but he chooses not to have any pigs over 70 pounds because, you know, that vet, he's like, we have to wrestle the pigs. Oh, yeah, Hobo's more than 70 pounds. Oh, yes. Yep. Most definitely. It is scary and cool. Never have I heard scratching inside the walls, and I haven't heard it since. Explain that one, right? And I even went back to that podcast and rewatched it, and you could hear it plain as day on the podcast. As a viewer, you could hear the scratching on the walls. That scared the shit out of me that night. I have never heard scratching on the inside of my walls before. And I've bought this house almost 7 years ago. So it's been a little freaky because ever since that night, I have not heard it once. So the camera will see if I pick up something in my room. I don't know, but I might have to cleanse my house if I catch something. I don't know. I have no clue. It's very possible. But if there was something stuck, I'm just saying, if there was something stuck inside the walls, how did it all of a sudden stop and go away? Like the same time it got stuck in there. I don't know. Maybe it found its way right back out. Maybe it got scared enough and found its way back out of the thing. I don't know. I'm not sure. I have no idea, but it's just weird. I don't know. That it's just, we were talking about the evil witch and the crazy black magic stuff, and then that noise was going on and then stopped and never heard it since. I know. Yes. Yeah. I don't talk about, I mean, it was a podcast. So, yeah, we were talking about it. I don't normally discuss black magic or chaos magic, or I don't discuss any of the stuff that can be used for evil or bad or anything like that. I am all about being healthy and helping people be healthy and happy and love and all of that. I don't believe in cursing people and putting bad spells on people and I don't like that. I don't like people that do that. I don't want to talk about it, but we did talk about it because it was part of that podcast. So it's just so freaky how there was scratching inside the walls during that time. And then it was gone as fast as it started. So I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way. I'm glad. Thank you, Fluffies, for not making me feel like I'm the only one that feels that way. So it was freaky as shit. It did freak me out quite a bit. So, but I do have my camera up now. So if anything, it will be posted and I will keep y'all posted about what I caught on camera or didn't catch. So, yeah. We're all about positivity and happiness and laughter and all of that in my household. I try my best. Good for you, Uncle Junior. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of all of y'all that's getting snow and cold weather. It was 77 degrees out again today. I was sweating my ass off outside working, getting those roots out of the yard. I am just so over the hot weather. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm done with the hot weather. So the weather, I believe, for the rest of this week. What the crap is today? Today's Monday. So Wednesday, Thursday night is supposed to be in the 30s. You have snow now. It must be nice. I'm jealous as shit. Even if I didn't get snow, even though I would be happy if I did. I don't want that 10 feet snow where I'm snowed in the damn house or anything, but I would love to get a little bit of a snow flurry here. A foot yesterday. The snowmen are very. I wish I could have a snowman in my yard. I would absolutely go out there and build a damn snowman if I could. The humidity doesn't, even if we get a snow flurry here in Florida, because we get a flurry every once in a while, we'll get a flurry, but it melts by the time it hits the ground. We got a freeze warning last week. There was some ice on our vehicles, and that's it, because I was working that night. So I'm on night shift again. I've got 3 weeks left of it before I have to switch again. But I like it being, it's fucking winter. Fucking act like it's winter. Come on now. What's her name? 1 to 2 feet, both. Oh my gosh. See, now last year and the year before, we got an early winter. So the second week of October, the last in 21 and 22, the second week of October, it was already in the 30s. And it stayed chilly for the whole winter. It didn't go back up to the 80s. Now, it didn't even get chilly until November. And it's still in the high 70s. And then it's only the 50s or 60s at night. Like tonight, it's supposed to get down to 55 or something. And then tomorrow, I don't even know what the weather's supposed to be tomorrow, but it probably will only be a high of 75. But still, when you have chores to do and I'm outside working and I'm sweating to death. Yes, mother, that's who I'm trying. I'm saying Mother Nature is bipolar. Just Mother Nature needs to act like it's winter already because it's just too hot. It's just too hot. So I'm ready for it to get cold and stay that way. I'm ready for it to frickin' stay that way. In 2015. But isn't that crazy how 1 year will get colder than like 2 years in a row, 22 and 21. In the second week of October, we were already in the 30s, cold, only the 60s, 50s and 60s during the day. We would even be 50 with the sun out. Like, oh my God, I was in heaven. This year, we're in December and we're still in the high 70s. Yeah. I know. That's why, okay, so I don't use hay. I use the compressed straw. The hay, if it gets wet, it will mildew. The straw does not. So I only put the straw inside of their shelters where they sleep. I don't. Now, Screech likes to push out hay and lay on it outside of his house. So I try to go, and he will literally yell at me because I'll go in there. I'll be like, quit pushing all the hay out. And I try to kick it back in, and he yells at me for messing up his house. He has it just the way he wants it. He doesn't want you to come in and move his stuff around, and he's got it just the way he wants it. Don't mess it up. Okay. He's the only one that does that. Yeah, I know. Mother Nature needs to get laid, is what I'm thinking. Mother Nature needs to get laid and then turn cold a little bit. Because the second week of December shouldn't still be in the high 70s here. But even when it's 30 degrees outside, the humidity is so bad here that even if it, like I said before, even if we got like a flurry, it's going to melt by the time it hits the ground. Yes. Listen, Screech is the most lovable. All he wants you to do is come in there and sit in his pen with him so he can lay with you and you rub his belly. That's what he wants to do. He just wants to lay on you or by you all day long. But don't mess up his straw. When you put the new straw in there, he yells at you the whole time because he's like, oh, I've got to go in there and fix my house now. So he gets in there. He's in there the whole day, him and Ivy. They go in, they get their house just right. But then he'll start pushing some out the door. So I go in there and I'll kick it all back in. And he literally will come after your feet. Like, don't mess up my house. I think it's hilarious. It's hilarious. That's the only time he ever is not happy with something, is if you mess up his hard work. He makes his bed just the way he wants it, and he don't push that hay back in there. That hay is out here for a reason. Yeah. It's you can tell that Mother Nature definitely ain't getting any. Because, well, yeah. Yes, Daddy can make her bed, not you. I know. So her one pig, Gracie Lou, loves her husband, but doesn't like her. And the husband can go up and lay with her and kiss her and feed her. And you let her go in there and No, you're right. You're absolutely right, Uncle Junior. I don't want somebody to come in my house and rearrange my furniture. You're absolutely right. And that's how they feel about their houses. But I feel like it's such a waste if they push that straw out because now it's out and it's wet and you're going to lay in wet straw. And I'd rather push it in where it's going to stay dry. But he goes right in there and pushes it right back out again. So he lets me know. Well, I told y'all since I'm telling you, Lollipop has been mad at me since Cash passed away because she literally thinks that I took Cash away and like got rid of him or something because she has been mad at me since I had to take Cash to the hospital and he didn't come home. She blames me. She's been mad at me. She don't lay with me. She won't snuggle with me, nothing anymore. And she proves to me that she's mad at me. She'll come in if she's in a good mood. She might come in and lay next to me for about 10 minutes and I rub her belly and I scratch her as much as I can. I try to, and then she's like, okay, I've had enough. I'm up now. Put me back outside. I let you pet me. You're welcome. Mother Nature is ghosting Father Time because the fog makes it look like time doesn't. Yeah, I know. But yeah, so Lollipop is mad at me because she thinks she misses Cash. I know she misses Cash. They get attached to other pigs or their people. Lollipop now outside in the little house, she has started sharing her house with Holly. Like when it's cold, she used to not let Holly in the little house at all. So I had to go buy Holly like a little igloo and put hay in there for Holly to have somewhere to go because she wouldn't allow Holly to come into the shelter outside and would make Holly stand out in the rain and shit. She is allowing Holly to come in and lay in the hay now in the shelter. She doesn't snuggle with Holly, and in the house, she bites Holly's butt all the time. Lollipop is always going after her Lollipop. Lolly is always going after Holly's butt and biting her and stuff. And Holly knows that Lolly is alpha. So she moves around and lets Lolly go first, and she lets Lolly be alpha. Yeah. So I don't know if she'll come around to where she'll actually. Now, I have seen her like outside of the shelter, like Holly would be laying by herself and Lollipop will walk kind of close to Holly and lay down next to Holly. She doesn't want to touch Holly, but she will lay close. And I've got a couple pictures of them laying close. So Lolly, I don't know what's going on there, but it's slowly. So I'm hoping with Holly, she will, because the new baby that comes, which we still got a couple months for that, but we're hoping Holly's accepting to the baby. We're going to have to, introduce Holly with the baby in the pen. Okay, so Cash did not want any other pig around me. He flat out would not let Holly come and lay next to me. Even outside, if I would take my mat outside and sit outside, Cash would be all over. And if Holly tried, he would run Holly off. So once Cash passed, Holly has been stuck to me like glue. So that's when she started coming in and I let her lay up on next to my leg. And she has now slept there every single night that I'm home and I'm off. Right. Dixie and Harley. Now, Lollipop inside the house would not let Cash snuggle with her inside the house, but you let them go outside, and Lollipop and Cash were like glued together. They were snuggling all together, all up on top of one another outside, but not inside the house. Crazy Lou would kill me. See, Lollipop's not that bad. She hollers at me like she does the little barking thing, and then I put my hand up to her and she stops. Like she's never tried to bite me. You know what I mean? Like I can put my hand in her mouth and she just pulls away. Like she's not like that, but she yells at me. So Lollipop, I have to admit, Lollipop is a grumpy old lady. She will be 10 in May. Cash had just turned 6 when he passed away Easter morning in April. So Cash was 6. But Lolly will be 10 in May, and she's just as feisty, and she gets outside and gets in the mud hole, and she gets her zoomies still. And so, yeah, she's still very entertaining. So when you see me post a picture of me kissing her or laying on her or petting her, it's because she's actually allowing me to. And that's when I post it. I try to get video when I can. Harley gets jealous when I give Dixie attention, so she does bad stuff. Oh, goodness. Yeah, see? I mean, animals, they do that. Animals have their own way of showing you things. They have their own way of... Holly is not overly... So Cash was always in my face. He had a thing for my eyelashes. Cash was always licking or rooting my face or trying to pull my little eyelashes. Cash was always, he was just so... And when Lollipop was little, she was very, very affectionate up in my face, which she would lick my face all the time. Holly is not overly lovable and affectionate like that, like being in my face, because she doesn't like it when we're close to her face. She has started letting me kiss her snooter, but that's about it. Like she'll move away pretty quick, but Cash always pushed her away. So I didn't have that chance to bond that way with Holly and Ivy. So she's super affectionate in her own way, because like if I'm in there on the floor, she comes and lays down next to me. If I'm in my chair, she lays right at my feet in the chair. Like everywhere I go, she's under me and wants to be near me, and she like rubs her head on my leg or something, but not in my face. So they're totally affectionate in different ways, and they have their way of showing you that they love you, but they're all different, their personalities. And I love that. I do miss the rooting though. Cash, Lolly left bruises on me when she would root me when she was little. All baby pigs root their owners or their mamas until they're about 1.5 years old. Right. Cash, he would root me, but he would only root the inside of my hands. He didn't go to my leg or my back or anything like that. It was always the palms of my hands. Cash always knew to root the palms of my hands. That's just how he was. But he would kiss my face and lay on my face, but would only root the palms of my hands. Like it was crazy. And I never taught him that. He did that on his own. So I miss the rooting, because once they're about 1.5 years old, they stop the rooting. but that's like a bonding thing. They'll bond, that's bonding with you when they root you, because that means they're comfortable with you. That's what they do to their mamas. That's what the mamas do to them to show, hey, I'm your mama. It's okay. Come on, you can root me. Now you go sleep. So they'll usually root and then go to sleep. And rooting, like they took their nose and they rubbed their nose on you. They just lollipop would just rub, and would leave bruises on my legs. And Holly is soaking up all the love she can now, because Cash never allowed her to be that close to me. Yeah. Yeah. I love the rooting of the babies. And that's when you hear a pig mom say that they have baby fever. That's why, because once they're about a year and a half over about a year and a half old, you don't get the roots anymore. So it's like, damn, I miss that. I miss the baby. But it bonds you so well with your baby by letting them root on your hands or your legs or whatever. They feel closer to you when they do that. Well, I have to text Bree when I get off of here and thank her for joining us tonight. I guess she just probably gave up, and that's why she didn't come back. Tonight was just kind of BSing. Yes, I know. Oh, they popped your shoe. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Girl, if you want to hang out one day this week and go get lunch, Gracie, I'm down. I'm off tomorrow, and I'm off. I have to go into town to get feed at Tractor Supply tomorrow and get some groceries. If you're going to be around, if you want to go have some lunch. And I'm off this weekend. I'm going to try to find out if we can go over to Sanderson one day this weekend. And I'll let you know what Melissa says about that. But if you're going to be around tomorrow, text me. Or if you just want to come hang out for a while. It only takes me maybe an hour and a half when I go into town to get everything done. So, but I'm going to get off of here. I will be live on Clapper for a little while longer. And, but thanks everybody. Tonight was just kind of a BS and chat, talk about anything and everything. And, let's see, what is today? Today's Monday. So, my next podcast will be Friday night. And hopefully I have a title by then. Closer to Christmas, we're going to do Name That Christmas Tune. And I guess you guys like that, where everything's interactive and I give hints and you guys guess at stuff and stuff like that. So we will have a Name That Christmas Tune. And then the 22nd, Annie and I both will be on here and just being stupid and laughing. And, if you guys, again, the link is in the bio. I have new merch. If you want to check out, I can run another sale. If you guys are interested, I can run another sale. And other than that, have a great couple days, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Sound good?